Oh, new Kramer art. It's probably Explode, because Explode was like fire and lightning. First, actually, you know what? Is there a dish I can cook for status ailments? That's poison. Poison is not what the status ailment is. I wish there was a dish just for status. Oh, words I can't speak. All abnormalities. This is what I'm looking for. What is the gimmick in this dungeon? I don't remember. There probably is a gimmick. Oh, you like hit these or something with the sorcerer's ring? I'm not sure if there's like some kind of brain teaser or puzzle though. Oh, nice Thunder Blade. Very good for close range.
Demon Lightning Hammer! Freeze Lancer! Twin Sonic Blade!
Hey, another Kramer art. I should probably look at that fringe menu. Charge. It wasn't Explode? Okay, no, Explode didn't come yet. Absolute also is on the way. Blizzard is interesting. Oh, Blizzard we can't do because we have Sylph here. Maybe mix this up a little? Yeah. Oh, but no, I want Sylph on this side because that gives me Nurse. Oh, no, Nurse is from Celsius, so we don't really need heal anymore. Yeah, okay, that works. Because we don't need heal. We just need Nurse. Honestly, Nurse is all I need. Chest at the right wing tower after opening the door using the sorcerer's ring. So I think that's the lens I'm looking for, maybe? What is it? It's a chest at the right wing tower. So it's a chest we're looking for to get this lens. I want to go this way first. This enemy is so annoying. Kyo, I want you to cast Freeze Lancer like immediately. Of course, I got stun locked like as I did that. Dude, what is this stun lock nonsense? Eternia's late game stun is... I remember it being annoying, but it's so ridiculous. There's so much stun locking in this game. It comes up a lot in Celestia. Like, what is this? I hate it. This is why I think Eternia is, like, again, like, the combat I never really thought was amazing, but again, it's a blueprint for the later games. This is why I think Eternia has some questionable combat choices, because the late game, the mid to late game gets really annoying with stun locking. There's just a lot of enemies that can stun lock you to, like, however long they feel like, which is annoying. And bosses too.
Don't take me lightly.
Oh no, I still think Eternia is a fun game, but very much. There is a lot of stun locking in this part. Just in general, like, starting from, like, the Celestia section to, like, the late game, stun locking is more of an issue. Certain enemies just suck in this game. Like, the end. Swallow dance. Hey. I have no idea where I am. I'm going, like, this is a labyrinth. Oh, hello. It's a fake! Oh, is this, like, the first mimic in the game? Gnome actually has a mimic, actually. How much do you have? 10k. Don't have too much. Doing, like, no damage, though. Wait, that did damage. I want to bother. Okay, I don't want to bother. This, Actually, no, I am going to bother because I've come so far and I saw 6,000 damage, or 600 damage. I poisoned him, which I think really helped. Maybe the poison is what's helping me here? Oh, I'm dead? I thought I wasn't dead. When did I die? Reed, just give me a miracle gel before I scream. The freeze answer was right in front of him. I hate that. Pineapple gel right here. Thank you for the nurse. We'll need it. Never mind. Too late. Will I get up in time for this nurse heal? I got up just in time, but then Reed died. You don't see much fakes in this game, do you? Mimics don't come up much in Eternia. How much do you have? I need to know. Another pet peeve? Why on earth are spectacles like, hey, you use one and you don't get to, like, see how much they had? You have to just use multiple if you want to keep track of HP. That's just the weirdest change. Or not change, but that's the weirdest thing about Eternia. Like, what is the point of a spectacle? You have to, like, keep using them if you want to know how much an enemy has. Like, why on earth would you not make it like Symphonia, where it's like, oh, hey, use one and you can just track the HP? Again, they learned and immediately changed it, but it just bothers me that you have to constantly use spectacles if you want to see how much they have. Kind of makes a spectacle, like, pointless in my world. Hello. By the way, despite all these, like, minor things, Eternia has a couple of things where I'm like, oh, this could be a lot better. I still really enjoy this game. I want to make that very clear for the people who are like, oh, this game was made on the PS1. Of course it has some problems and stuff, and you just don't respect it. Trust me, I respect this game. It started Tales of for me, really. More than Fantasia and Destiny ever did. This is like a true first Tales game. It started many of the tropes and traditions I like in the future games. Without this game, those games wouldn't be as good as they are. And even though I still think Eternia holds up really well, all things considered, it just has a few annoying gameplay issues. Flame Trap? I thought I just saw a Flame Trap up there. Maybe it was just Flame Wall. The door won't open. Oh no. Will we affect that holy bottle? Probably not. Probably just keep at it. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, exactly. I don't really... Again, it's not a big deal because the next game they changed it. And they made it where you can keep track of HP after one spectacle. Or magic lens as they call them in Symphonia. It's just like, I don't know. It kind of feels like a no-brainer to be like, why would the player want to keep using spectacles? I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Don't let your guard down.
It's like, hey, I used a spectacle. Saw how much HP he has. Oh, I want to know how far I am. I gotta use another one. I mean, luckily spectacles are cheap. It's just, I don't know. It's more of an unnecessary thing than a bad thing. Because spectacles really aren't that expensive. But you know. Oh, hello. Can I take this elevator, like, back down or something? Oh, yeah, and there's no camp scene here, which I actually kind of like. Kind of like that there's no camp scene in a way, because it signifies like, oh, we should be going towards the end and everything. Yeah, Balir's castle is like a big maze. I don't think there's really much gimmicks. It's just more of like a big maze labyrinth.
Demon twist.
And really open-ended. You can kind of go whatever way you want. Let's go, gamer moment.
Super swallow dance.
Sonic chaos. Spiral attack.
No, you don't.
Flame wall.
Easy triple blossom. I'm too good at this game. And then I get stun locked. Not for long, though.
That was close.
Overall, I really like Eternia, all things considered. It's far from like the best Tales game or perfect Tales game. It is the most important, I think. For fans of the series, I think this is the most important game, because this is like, even though Fantasia is the first one, I think this game is better at introducing the standard for the future games. Namely Symphonia, because it's really a blueprint for Symphonia. The similarities between this and Symphonia are uncanny. There are so many. Hello. I will take the Dragger Lance. I should want to go back to that other door. Because there was another door on this side. I want to explore and make sure I'm not missing like a treasure chest or something. Namely the lens. I gotta make sure I find the lens here. Even though you're able to come back here, but I'd rather just get it now, because why not?
Let's do it.
Lightning blade.
Ooh. Get a freed up in here. Dude, I'm kind of dreading some of the quote-unquote post-game bosses, like the optional bosses. Eternia has some of the hardest super bosses because of its stun locking issues. So I am dreading it, like the cameo battle. I'm kind of dreading the cameo battle a little bit. There is a cameo battle in this game. I'll keep it a surprise. Although, think about it, this is the third game. You can kind of... You really have a 50% chance of getting the cameos correct in this game. Because there's only 2 games that come before this, so obviously the cameos isn't much of a guessing game. But I will keep it a surprise for people who don't know who it is. But, the cameo fight is kind of hard. The final Kramel's really hard to fight as well, and there's also, like, another cameo fight. There's actually 2 cameo fights in Eternia, because one is from a Tales game, the other isn't from a Tales game, the other is from, another Namco game, which I find interesting, which we'll get to see. I'm at least gonna show off all these fights. It's definitely possible some of them annoy me to no wit's end, and I like decide I'm not gonna beat them on stream, but I will at least show the fights. I used to do them. I did them on my original file, so I don't see why I wouldn't do them in this playthrough, but, you know. Actually, I'm trying to remember. Have I ever beat the cameo fight in this game? I don't know if I've ever beaten the cameo fight. I've done it before. I don't know if I've ever won. We'll see, though. Some kind of control device. I don't promise to show off the post-game dungeon, because the post-game dungeon's kind of bad. That's strange. Nothing's registering. Maybe the control device... Maybe the control for this device is somewhere else. I need to look for something and come back here. Interesting. So I just came here for nothing. Meanwhile, I have no idea where this lens is. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Let's do it.
What do we have here?
Super lightning blade. Eruption.
Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. I don't think Tales of Grace's flaws are quite the same as this game.
Triple blast.
Because my issues, when it comes down to it, Tales of Grace's, I feel like most of my issues with the game are on higher difficulties. While in this game, I'm playing on normal, and stun locking is still mad annoying. I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but if I were to talk about my first playthrough of Graces, and if I were playing on normal, I feel like I just wouldn't have many issues with the gameplay. There'd be some minor things like, oh, I wish item using was less of a delay, but it wouldn't really matter because, like, the game is perfectly balanced and fun on normal difficulty. And most of the issues I would complain about are on higher difficulties like Chaos Mode, which my recent playthrough I did on Chaos Mode. But also it was an NG+, so that kind of balanced out. Also, I made the big mistake of going double damage when I shouldn't have, so you know. Lapis Bracelet, huh? Meanwhile, Tales of Eternia, I would never play this game on hard or hardcore mode because stun locking is annoying. Normal mode is annoying for Eternia sometimes. So that if a normal mode is annoying for a game, then that's just like... and that's a problem. Normal should be like... I'm not saying normal should be easy. I'm saying normal should be like a fair challenge and well-balanced. Maybe we can use this to activate the device we saw. No, I don't recall seeing an insert slot on the device. This thing is most likely used for some other purpose. I'll keep it just in case. Yeah, okay. That is my analysis, though, on that.
Let's do it. Triple blossom.
It'd be one thing if I was playing on hard mode, but I'm not. I'm playing on normal. And Tales of Eternia has so much stun lock in its normal mode, which is just not good in my eyes.
Tempest strike.
Eagle dive. Ah. Triple blossom.
Graces is a 2012 Tales game that's
We're not
much
gonna
more
lose
polished.
so easily.
And it has issues, but I feel like those issues aren't really a big deal unless you either A, suck at the game, or B, unless you're playing on a higher difficulty. Oh, I'm already on the boss? There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, Balir's castle is like really big. You can go really any order you want. Actually, you know what? Giving you more intelligence, you're not losing much, oh no, you're losing intelligence. That's honestly fine. More defense is important. Dude, I can't wait to get to, like, the next part of the game because we're going to be able to start getting Chat and Max's skills. I can't wait to start getting their skills and start using them more. That's why I'm not using them too much because they only have one skill. But I'll be using them a lot more when we get their other skills.
Eagle dive. Triple blossom. Triple blossom.
Demon lightning hammer. Flame wall.
Bum, 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 bum. Another fake. Do I really want to do this again? I do want whatever item you have, though, so maybe I should. How did we poison him before? Oh, wait, he's already poisoned. The fake just starts poisoned, but you do, like, low damage? That's interesting. I'm gonna be honest, the only time I thought there was a fake was to use Blue Earth. Because Blue Earth is, like, impossible unless you're trying to use it on, like, the post-game boss.
Erupt. Sonic blade.
Ooh, definitely summon Gnome. That should do a lot, hopefully.